Hello friends, how are you? I think you all are good and doing great things. So friend, I welcome you all in my statistical series and today we are going to discuss the three new methods of constructing the price index under the unweighted method. Okay, so let's start. We are given some information for getting the price indexes under Marshall Edwards method, Kelly's method and Walsh's method. And these are the information, and we have a commodity A, B, C and D with their price and quantity of base year and the current year, and we have to construct the index number for this current year for all these methods, right? So friend, let's start. So if we talk about the Marshall Edwards method, so we have a formula here, that is simply under Marshall and Edwards method, Marshall and Edwards method is Ashworth index, okay, P01 equal to sigma P1 Q0 plus sigma P1 Q1 upon sigma P0 Q0 plus sigma P0 Q1 into 100. Okay, so this is the formula under Marshall and Ashworth method. Okay, so we have to find out these values, sigma P1 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 Q0 and P0 Q1, as we were using these in our previous lecture, that was on Fisher's ideal index number. Okay, the same we utilize there or uses there, but in the different form. We need same columns here. Okay, so find these columns. So the first we need P1 Q0. Okay, first, second, third and fourth. Okay, these four columns we need. First one is P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 and Q1. Okay, okay, now P1 Q0, we have this one is P1 Q0 is this one, this into this, P1 Q1, that is 4 into 8, 32, 6 into 10, 60, 5 into 14, 70, 9 into 2, 38, 38. Okay, next we have 0, 0, P0 Q0, 2 into 8, 16, 3 into 10, 30, 4 into 14, 56, 2 into 19, 38. Okay. Next we have P1 Q1, P1 Q1, these two columns, 4 into 6, 24, 5 into 6, 30, 5 into 10, 50, 2 into 13, 26. Okay. P1 Q1. Last we need P0 Q1, first column and last column. 2 into 6, we have 12, 3 into 5, 15, 4 into 10, 40 and 2 into 13, 26. Okay, P1 Q0. So now we have all these four columns and we need to add these columns, and then we will have sigma P1 Q0. Okay, so this gives us 200. Okay, summation of these all is 200. Then sigma P0 Q0, it gives us 140, 140. Next sigma P1 Q0, it gives us 130, 130. And last one is sigma P0 Q1, it is 93. Okay, so these are the totals of these columns that we need for getting our answer by Marshall and Edgeworth index method. Okay, so now put these value in this formula. Okay, so what we get? We get, I'm just writing it here, equal to sigma P1 Q0, this is 200 plus 1 this one is 130 pi 130 and P0 Q1 93, okay, into 100. So this will give us 330 upon this plus this 330 upon 233 to 200 and this is, sorry, it is 140. 140 plus 93 233 into 100. Okay, so it gives us answer as 141.63%. 141.63%. Okay, so this is our price index by Marshall and Edgeworth index method, or Marshall or Edgeworth method. So here in the formula, Marshall and Edgeworth add these sums, rather multiply or get the square root of this one as we were using in the ideal Fisher law. Okay, so this was the method and the process of getting the price index by Marshall and Edgeworth method. Okay, that we have done here. So please just have a screenshot of this one. Okay, so next we have Cayley's method. Okay, so for Cayley's we need to do some more exercise here. That is, we need a new Q here. Okay, for Cayley's we need a new Q. Okay, so we don't need any column or this calculation here for Cayley's one. Okay, so for Cayley's we need a new Q. Okay, so this new Q for Cayley is Q equal to Q0 plus Q1 upon 2. Okay, so for Cayley's calculation we need a new Q. This Q is nothing but just an average of quantity of base year plus quantity of current year. Okay, so this is calculated by Q0 plus Q1 upon 2. Okay, so now Q0 we have 8, Q1 we have 6, 8 plus 6 14, 14 by 2, that is 7. Okay, so same we will do for this one is 7, for next year it is 7.5, 10 plus 5 15 by 2, 14 plus 10 24 by 2, this is 12, and 19 23, that is 32 by 2, it will be 16. Okay, again I am repeating Q0 Q1, Q0 we have 8, Q1 we have 6, 8 plus 6 14, 14 by 2, this will give us 7, 10 plus 5 15, 15 by 2 7.5, 14 plus 10 24, by 2 12, 19 plus 30 32, by 2 16. So it is our Q. Okay, now what is the formula here? Formula under Cayley's method is Cayley's price index P01 equal to sigma P1Q, okay, upon sigma P0Q into 100. So this is the formula under the Cayley's index. Okay, So now we need these two columns, P1Q, P0Q. This is P1Q. Next we need P0Q, right? So have these columns now. P1 we have this column, 4 into Q we have 7, 4 into 7, 28. In 6 into 7.5, this will give us 45. Okay. 9, next 5 into 12, that is 60. 2 into 16, it will be 32, right? Okay. Next, P0Q. P0 is 2, Q is 6, 2 into 6, it is 12, 3 into 5, 15, 4 into, sorry, it's wrong. We have to multiply it with Q here, this column, not this. 2 into 7, 14, 3 into 7.5, it is 22.5. Then 4 into 12, 48, and 2 into 16, 32. Okay. So these are the two columns for getting price index under Kelly's method. Okay. Now get the total of this one. It will be sigma P1Q equal to, this gives us the total as 165. 165. Okay. And next sigma P0Q is 117. 117. 853, 2, 15, 3, 7, 13, 16. And this one is 22.5. Okay. 0.5, 6 to 6, 14, 16. Okay. 116, 3, 5, 9, 12. 40, 22.5, 48 and 32. Total is 8 plus 2, 10, 12, 16, 2, 4, 8, 3, 11. 116.5. Okay. Now put this value here in the formula. 165 by 116.5 into 100. So this will give us answer as 141. Okay. 0.5 approximately. Okay. 0.5 or 0.6 it will be. 0.6 approximately. So by this method, our answer is 141.6%, that is same as we calculated by Marshall and Ashworth method. Okay. So by Kelly's also the answer is same, that 141.6%. Okay. So this was the Kelly's method, where this is new here. We have to identify a new Q. This is the average of both hairs quantity. Then we have to find out these two columns as per the formula, and then put these total in the formula and get the answer. Okay. Next we have Wahl's method. Okay. So for Wahl's again we need a Q, as we need the Kelly's method, but this Q is different than the Q calculated under the Kelly's method, right? This Q is what? This is the square of the multiplication of the quantity in base hairs and current hair. Okay, this Q is here for for q equal to under the this walls method q1 into this is q0 into q1 or q1 into q0 it will be square root of this one. Okay, simply square root of q0 into q1. Okay, so this is the q here, right, under the Walsh's method. Okay, so let's have this q. For this we first need the multiplication of these two, q0 and q1. Okay, and then we will find out square root of this one. Okay. This is okay. So under the Walsh method number 3, that is Walsh's price index P01 equal to formula becomes P1Q sigma P1Q upon sigma P0Q into 100. Okay, the formula is same, but the meaning of the Q is different here under the Walsh's price index method or Walsh's method. Okay, this Q is different. Formula is same as used in Kelly's method. Okay, so find out this Q here. First, I am just taking multiplication of this Q0 and Q1. Q0 I have 8, Q1 I have 6. Okay, 8 into 6, 48, 10 into 5, 50, 14 into 10, 140, 19 into 13, it is 247, 247, 19 into 30, 247. Now get the square root of this column or these values 48, 50, 140 and 247. We need the square root value of this one. And for 48 it is 6.93, 6.93, and for 50 it is 7.07, 7.07. For 140 11.83, and for 247 it is 15.72, 15.72. Okay, so this is our Q. Okay, this column, right? Now P1Q, P0Q. Okay, so P1 this is 4 into this Q, this column. So we will get 27.7, 27.7, this into this. Next 6 into 7.07, that is 42.4, 42.4. 5 into 11.83, it gives us 59.2, 59.2. And 2 into 15.72, it gives us 31.4, 31.4. Okay, this one, right? Okay, now get it total. Next one is P0Q. Okay, so 2 into 6.93, that is 13.9. This is 3 into 7.07, this is 21.2, and 4 into 11.83, it is 47.3, and the last one 2 into 15.72, it is 31.4. Okay, so these are in only one decimal point, I guess. So we will have to just take it in at least 2 decimal point. Okay, Right. So these are in 27.71, 42.43 and 59.2. This is 17, 16 and next one is 43. Okay, so these are in 2 decimal points. For last we have 13.86, 21.21, 47.33 and 31.43. Okay, so now we will get the total of this one. Sigma P1Q, it is 161 and sigma P0Q we have 140. Okay, so these are the total that we need to put in formula. So substitute in the formula, we get 161.114 into 100. So this will give us the answer as 141.02%. Okay, so it is 141.2%. Okay, so this is the answer by Wahl's method. Okay, so friend, these were the 3 methods under the weighted aggregative method. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe it, share it, and also give your valuable comments. So have a nice day ahead. God bless you.